Right, nice to join me again. Just on the way down to a little private lake after just after work, the little place that I normally go to. Just it's a Saturday, so I've been working for myself today. Just thought I'd just make a little trip down there. Cleared it with the missus first, you know. But yeah, just gonna go down there and see what we can snaffle. A couple of lads down there already, like. I probably won't get them on film or not, like they're quite private, you know what it is. And if they watch this, you know who you are, like. But yeah, they say there's a few there on top, like, so just peeing to lads, and I bought myself a Whoopsies, what is it, Warburton's loaf. Can't beat a good thing of Warburton's on there, got a bit of bread for surf fishing, like. But yeah, right, I'll by the way, you're on the GoPro. Just wondering if you're wondering why you see me in the car at the moment. Yeah, this is just going to be a GoPro session. So I'm basically just going to have you on my head at all times, and hopefully with the surf fishing, you know, should be able to well, hopefully see what I see. I might try and get some underwater footage if I can. Might be able to be honest, it depends on how clear the water is. I mean, last time I was here with that little bit, you may have seen it, you may not have seen it, a little bit of underwater footage that I put it on my Facebook page and put it on the YouTube page. Basically, all that was for was just when I bought the GoPro, I wanted to try it out. So I went down there, met up with my cousin Mark, and no, I threw a rod out, like, but I wasn't really there for the fishing. I was there to try and gain some footage for the vlogs, trying to get some more intro stuff. Trying to keep it fresh, a bit more, you know, apparent to what's going on. But I ended up just messing around with the GoPro, sticking it underwater and seeing what's on, how far the Wi-Fi can go underwater, which was, as soon as the camera goes, literally as soon as the camera is submerged, that is it, the Wi-Fi cuts off straight away, which I don't mind. It still records, and obviously then beams me back the image. But I actually filmed the car feeding, and I didn't realise when you know, when I was there. Because I could watch it back, but because I was on my phone, the screen was smaller, so I couldn't really see. It's only until I watched it on the laptop and I was like, wow, I've actually just caught a car feeding there, and must have been no more than 12 inches worth of water, and we didn't even see him come in or make a swell. You see the boilie, you follow this crumb of boilie down through the water, and it doesn't even touch the bottom, and he's on it. So, and that was on the Manila as well, sticky beach Manila. But, you know, I didn't catch nothing. I marked it, as you may see, but. Right, well, I'll catch you with him there. I'm nearly there, I don't want to give the game away. Right, catch you in a minute.
Let's see how many attempts it takes me. To get into the hole. Alright, practice cast. Nope, not good enough. Gotta go in the hole. Still not good enough. I'm going to get under that branch. Oh, that's what I want to try and get under that branch. What was that for? 4 attempts, that one was going west. What was the ticket? Right, so lay some boilies over it. Sticky these things. Get right in there. Nope. One at a time then. Oh, tree. Goddamn tree. That'll spread the bait. Fishnet shorty after all. Don't want to be doing too tight. Oh, several of these boilies have landed in the same spot. Job's working well for me again. Just caught this boat. Probably about £8, something like that. Looks like one of the ones that I was feeding the bush before. He's really lively, didn't know he was shooting. The fight was over within 2 minutes. But I could turn you on. Oh, that was a slap. Right. I'll show you this other side then, see if he behaves this side. I doubt it. But lovely fish, and I'm going to get him back because he beat me right up. Get that big back in that spot again, eh? Lovely. There's some welly that carp over there. Normally helps when you put your SD card in. Either one is a no. .64 gig. Send this extreme. I'm stupid. And I forgot. Right. Tripod. Well, at least I know my focus. So yeah, folks, that's my setup for the time being. There's my gear there. I'm actually getting hungry. Right, okay. GoPro's died. The Wi-Fi just laughs after the battery out of that. Moved from the back pond before. After that, well, stayed there for a couple more hours after that. I was gutted because there was something feeding in the margin, a kind of channel to me right where it was, and I could hear something slurping like all the time. Like, oh, what's that? So I started to reposition that rod. So I took it out, and this thing was still going. I was like, what is that? So I made the rod set up with me floaters, me little bread and all that. So I decided, right, sod it. Let's go try it, see what it is first. So I had my Polaroids on. Camera on my head, I thought it was recording, it wasn't. I was a little bit gutted, to be honest, because obviously it died. But yeah, I decided to have a look, and it was a tench. It wasn't a bad size tench, to be honest, if I say so. Like, I was like, oh, I'll have that, but I'd like a, I don't know, maybe like a bit of a full mouth, or it's still really small mouth, but tench don't generally have a small mouth. But I had a size, what was it, 6 XSC, so it was a heavy duty snag hook. It was like from Fox. But horseflies everywhere, so they're biting me and everything. Yeah, so I decided, well, I'll tell you what, I'll try and grab it. I'll go for it. So it was starting to slay like half a loaf, half a slice of bread. So I thought, I'll be a little crafty here. I put a little tiny corner of thing on, of a crust on. There's fish attacking that it's a loaf. In fact, it looks like a big fish. Sorry. Let's see if you can see it. Zoom in. Yeah, that loaf right there. Oh, slice of warbies. I don't know what that is. Could should be a hingle roach. No, just roach that. Can't look at that man. Right down its mouth. Oh, where are we? Excuse me. Right. Okay.
yet. So this trench went further down, like the wind was blowing, the loaf that it was trying to get at. Sorry, the slice of bread it was trying to get at. So I thought, oh, well, tell you what, I'll float it downstream, like free line it, as you like, because obviously I know there's nothing else on the thing, on the line apart from a hook. Sparrow's amazing. Thingy's amazing, not bird. Yeah, so I have to cut that bit. I have to cut that bit. Gimp. Yeah. Anyway, so this tension came back up. There's like a beam, like shadows in, so you can see it with the Polaroid really good. So we got I decided I'll grab this. I'll have this on the next day, on its next like turn. Anyway, it turned around and sucked it in, and I hit it, and no word of a lie, it jumped about 12 inches out of the lake. I couldn't believe it. I was like, freaking hell, I spat the hook, like, obviously I don't think the hook went in. I think it's just, as I hit it, I sort of like just ragged it out the lake. Well, to be fair, I don't think it hit it that hard. I think it was the sheer spooked itself. But anyway, nothing happened after that, to be honest. I started recasting to a new spot that I've been eyeing up for a while. It was right in front of me. There's just like a little tiny archway, so I thought I'll cast into that. It took me about 15 attempts to get into this thing, and the last one that went in, I thought it went in, I went over a stick or a little tiny branch. So in the end, I decided, you know what, sod that. I'll bring it straight back to. I'll bring it back in. I'll put it back on the other spot, and then I've done the same thing. Was in a bit of a tizzy there, so I was like, you know what, I'll just move. So I moved, and I thought I'd come see the lads in the middle, but they've all buggered off, like. Never say bye or nothing, like, they just go. Yeah, one of them. There's two fellas still over there on this. Yeah, this has been a bit of a weird session for me. This one, I felt like I've needed to get here, needed to be here. It just feels like I shouldn't be, you know what I mean? It feels like I shouldn't be here. I'm a little bit gutted that my GoPro's dead though. I think I did get some good footage to check it, but I think I might have to do a future day. I might have to really just check and just turn the Wi-Fi off. For some reason it wasn't let me preview through my phone either. I could do everything through my phone, but not preview while I was recording. I just wanted to see where the headpiece was pointing in the right direction, so you could see what I could see. But it didn't, like. Well, it did in the end. It did. I just set up the right way, but I think it was because I'm recording in 60 frames per second rather than 30, because for some reason, even when you're recording 30 frames per second on my video editor, it tells you that you're only doing it in 27.9. I'm like, I'm not. I'm doing it in 30. You get it right, will you? But anyway, this is the only way to get around. This is to record at a higher frame rate. But what is that? There he is, Tommy. That is Tommy on his tractor. Where is he? There he is. Oh, combine. A busy fella in him, you know. I know he wasn't in focus there, but anyway. Why have I gone to dark all of a sudden? Right, I'll turn you around. Okay, so you can see me a little bit better now, yeah? Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a short, so I'm only going to be here for another, what time is it now? 10 past. I'll probably give it till probably about half past. Half my stuff's already down. Getting a bit peckish now. I've only had a butty today and a bacon butty in work. The customer kindly made me tasty. But yeah, some people want to know what I've been eating. Well, cooking. Well, I haven't cooked anything. I've eaten cheese and onion. Oh, yeah, cheese and onion. I thought we were on the first time. Yeah, that. Me. Whipped cheese. Don't know what that was. Let me just tighten that line up. Let me just set you down. There's the only way you're going to be able to do DCV. Where are we? I'll tell you what, let's move. What are you? One sec, folks. The bag's heavy. Right. Okay. Don't know what happened there. That was literally a bit of a liner, that was. A bit of a liner. See, those national lines are meant to eliminate liners. So something's meant to happen on them, but there's definitely something mooching about. It was either that or the reeds, maybe the reeds may have pulled on my line. Oh, that's a bite. Ah, what a bite. Right, reposition that, don't know what happened there. There's no way that was a liner then. No way. Just get you a little way. Just in case that goes again. Whether you can... Oh, if it... So yeah, if that goes again, which it should do, because this is a really good spot. I'll be laughing, but let's hope so. Yeah, if it opens, we'll do one more, another one after work. We shall, man. Yeah, but I'm just going to say, yeah,
I haven't really been fishing too much lately, to be honest. I've been out with our Mark. Well, sorry, I met him down here, this little private place, and you know, I stuck a rod out, but I didn't really fish. You know, I just threw it out in a spot that I knew would produce, but unfortunately for me, it didn't. The spot I was fishing was the goalpost from where you see me casting. But I moved it because our Mark hadn't fished there yet, so I thought I'll give him the chance. I'll tell him where it is and he can put it in there. And he put it in there, and you know, he snaffled one out. Like, you may have seen the photos of it. If not, I will upload them to the end. I will attach them to the end of the blog. But yeah, I've since the last time I vlogged, actually, last time I went to blog, the video's doing really well at the moment. I think I'm on 1,400 views or something like that. Like, so I'm over 1,000 view milestone. Thank you very much, by the way. Thank you very much. That was one of my milestones. That it's a bit speechless, to be honest. I didn't think I'd ever hit over 1,000 views. I remember my first video said to text our Mark saying, oh, I've got like 10 views or something already, and it was like, I think I'd been on for like 2 weeks. I said, I can't wait if I ever get to like 100 or 1,000 or something. On my car side video was actually just done over 1,000 as well, so you know, and that's not the best. The editing isn't top quality. I mean, don't be under it. I'm not that good on the editing, but I have a go, which is good. You know, I like to have a go. But yeah, I got married since then. You know, it's on the finger. So that's obviously one reason why I've been away. We had a mini moon, so I went to York, and where we went where we went to on a mini moon was in York. The place, I can't remember what it was called now, but there was like 13 lakes on there, and I took my little stuff without my missus knowing. And then she said to me on the Friday night when we got there, because obviously we had no kids there with us, you know, the kids there with my mum. And she said, oh, if you had your fishing stuff, you could have went fishing. I want to have everything in my car. She went, have you, yeah? And then called me a few explicitories, like, and then she said, there was something there, I was slaving away some bread. Then I went, I'm like, can I go then? She went, hey, go on then, yeah, go. But then there was a loaf of bread, which the you know, the Holy Home people, reps, whoever they are, look after the caravan. They left like this little dodgy loaf of bread, like a little crusty thing it was. So I snaffled that, took a rod down and my net, and off I went. We previously walked around the lakes, to, you know, cause we went there. Long story short, basically we'd been there before for our very first ever holiday together, and she never let me look around the lakes ever, so I made sure we got to have a look around the lake. And there was a few of them, like, yeah, there was a few of them. 4 really big match lakes was where the big fish were, and then there was a couple of little ones, like little islands here and everywhere, and it's just something that I'm right into. There was a couple of lads fishing there, but they were all like drinking and bevied and that, like, I'm thinking, why? I know each their own, like, but why would you drink when you're fishing? It's just, for one, it's dangerous, you know, two, it's just, you know, it's not me. I'm not born either, by the way. I'm not like teetotal or not. It's just, when I'm there to fish, I'm fishing. Because if I have a drink when I'm fishing, I'm usually asleep within minutes. I'm not chilled. Anyway, yeah. So I'll go to the top. I'll go to the very top lake. And I'm fishing out, and I get these fish feeding. Oh, sorry, I didn't take a loaf of bread with me. No, I didn't. No, that was a bit of a fib. That I took a couple of wafters with me, to see if I could fish on the bottom, because it was cool. It wasn't warm. Sort of like what it is now. And it was bizarre, because I found like a full loaf. I think it had like 2 slices missing out of it. It was brand new as well, like fresh. I could have eaten it. It was that fresh. In fact, the sell-by date was bought from that day. It didn't go out till like the next week. So obviously break a bit off, throwing them in, see what will come up. And I got these fish taken on this dodgy little wooden bridge. It was proper dodgy little bridge. And I'll carry on with that in a minute. Right, sorry about that.
was a bit peculiar, that one actually. Someone turned up there. What's going on? And they were asking me about the lake and stuff. I'm a bit reluctant to tell you about the lake because I actually like to try and keep it a little bit private. But anyway, told the lad what was in here, like, but I didn't say there was not a massive, because well, there isn't, to be honest. Being honest with you. Yeah, so told him that, and he said he still wants to have a go and have a fish. He's fished it once or twice before. Fair games, the lad, like, you know, if that's what he wants to do. He's doing the night. And I said, I want to Roger fishing there, lad. He said he's fishing 3, and I went, well, I wouldn't fish 3 in here, mate. I said 1 or 2 maximum, like. But anyway, it turns out that he went, I don't recognise you from somewhere, and I went, alright. And he seen the camera and he went, do you film your fishing? And I went, yeah. And he went, have you fished down south? And I was like, no. And he went, oh, sure it was you. He said, it was a lake beginning with a B. And I went, was it Borrock? And he went, yeah, that's the one. He said, I was looking at catfish. He went, yeah, it was Borrock. And he went, you were talking about your tactics and stuff and all that. And he said, you caught 220. He was like, yeah. I said, that's me. And he went, I knew that was you. He said, I found someone famous. And I was like, no, I'm not famous. No, far from it. No, but I'm happy with that. Like, and you know, it's good to be recognised. I've been recognised 2 or 3 times now. It's pretty good, like, and especially when people got nice words to say about it as well. Like, and the lad's there. He's probably not as old as me, but he's gone fishing with his missus by the look of things. Like, but good luck to the lad there. But what was I saying there about about your honeymoon? Yeah, basically when I was on my honeymoon, I went to that back pond. That's where I was up to, wasn't it? Yeah, went to that back pond, and I was on this rickety bridge feeding bread and all, and there was these fish swirling everywhere, and there was ghosties galore as well. And I was like, oh yeah, this is a match lake. It's got pure ghosties in it. And of course, as you will all know, I've got a thing to catch a ghostie. Anyone would do at the moment. Although the one in this place is special. Although I would like that. I will get it one day. I was feeding, and I caught a couple of like smaller commons and stuff like that, and then I seen this big ghostie come up. I was like, oh, well, I think I might have to have this one. You know, you're trying to steer yourself into it. A bit wobbly. So I was like, yeah, go ahead, do you? I'll have you. And poof, he ate it and splashed everywhere, soaked me and everything. Like, I was like, wow, bloody hell, bit of a fight on this one. Now those little sawn-offs, I always say they are cracking little rods. So yeah, I was buzzing with that. I don't know, the fight probably lasted about 3-4 minutes at max. You know, as they do, because you're trying to bully them in. Like, got it in, and realised I haven't got an unhooking mat. So I had to do nothing more. I'll take my top off and put it underneath. I mean, a lot of people say like, oh, so the grass will do. Well, no, the fish has got to go, in my eyes, has got to go back in the correct manner. You know, I like to look after the fish and that. Like, it's all the angling media these days of how to look after your fish. There's no excuse, especially with like the likes of standing up with fish. But anyway, I digress. Yeah. So that was the fishing I done. I only stayed out for an hour. Caught a couple of fish. Seen some fella. They asked what I was doing there and all that. Said I was on my honeymoon. He went, so are you knackered or something? Is that why you're out fishing? And I was like, no. And then I didn't click what he was on about. I was like, oh, yeah, all right. So anyway, it buggers off back to the lodge we stayed in. And that was lovely. That, like, but anyway, that's not fishing related, so it doesn't really matter. But on the Sunday, on the Saturday night, I said to my missus, I said, dude, listen, I'm going to get up early tomorrow, I'm going to go fishing like, while you're getting yourself ready and all that. She went, well, alright, yeah, it's not a problem. So I got up early, I got up about 8 o'clock and then strolled on down to this lake that I'd been eyeing up. Seen some fella fishing the day before, and he had like 18 bites and that. And I was like, oh, sounds any bigger than this, mate? And he was like, oh, no, he said, singles. He said, you're lucky if you get a double. I was like, okay, yeah, sounds. All intents and purposes, I was going to go out there, fish little tiny combi rigs, little tiny baits, little tiny 10mm wafters. And I wasn't feeling it, and again,
this loaf of bread was in my bag, so I was like, oh, let's flick it out, and the bailiff came round and he see me fishing with just the one rod, and I went, oh quid, how much is that, mate? He expected to say a fiver, and he went, tenner lad, and I went, a tenner? I said, for one rod? He went, yeah, and I went, how much is it for two? And he went, 15, I was like, no way, 15 quid for it. I couldn't believe it, I was like, I wanted to just pack myself, I was like, nah mate, I'm going, but anyway, because I was there, you know, you got to fish, haven't you? So I was like I started catching these smaller fish at first, and it was a dodgy little peg I was on. It was like a piece of plywood that was out in the water by about 2 foot, and the water was under it, and there was a carp under my feet. I was feeding it. I wasn't trying to catch it because it would have been too early to catch it there, but I was feeding it, and I reckon I could have hand fed that fish by the end, like the time I was there. But then there was this fish coming up, and the lips were massive. They were like, you know, they were like that. They were coming up. I was like, that's a big fish, that one. Wondered if I could tempt it up again. You know, I didn't think I'd catch it, to be honest. Like, and it came up, sucked me hook, and then I struck it into nothing. You know, I struck into nothing. I was like, ah, oh, missed it. It's gone. Kicking yourself a little bit. And then bread was floating off down the way, so I was like, oh no. So I tried to catch another one. Caught this other fish that had a mouth smaller than like a 5p. It was tiny, but it was deformed. It was like an oval shape, like an egg. Felt sorry for the thing. That's why I hate match fisheries, because people just pull them in by the face. It's not right. I mean, no, we do, but as carpers, but we don't tend not to bully fish in like severely like that. Like that might just be a deformality in the fish itself, not due to any anglers. But anyway. After that I put that one back, and then I literally put this chunk of corner, there's a corner piece of loaf, the crust, put that in, and then the next thing, wow, it erupted, and I knew I hit it this time. Like boom, hit this fish, playing it, and there was a fella opposite me. It was about a 20-30 yard bank it was, so it wasn't a big thing. It was like a hand in the middle of it. Like a big donut, you know, if anyone's into mat fishing, it's like a donut pool but square. And this fellow was looking at me fighting it, and he was on the pole. I seen him raking him in all morning. I was like, why aren't I catching anything? But because I was fishing, the smallest hook I think I had was a size 10, so it's still a pretty big hook for little fish. But anyway, I was like, go ahead, we'll see what I'm getting here. So got a little bit excited, got me net and all that. Like literally salmon scooped this fish in, and lifted the net up. And you know when you like part the net mesh, and you're like, whoa, this is something big. This got it on me unhooking mat, because I took it this time. Yeah, and it didn't fill up my mat like, because it wasn't that big, but I weighed it, and it weighed something like 15 pound 3, something like that. I can't remember the exact ounceage. Like, couldn't get a decent shot. I had to get a match shot. It was awful. Let me just see on my phone, and I will show you on there if it's on there. I don't know what that was. Yeah, I was totally blown away by this fish. Right, here we go. Oh, you can quite see it. Yeah, you can't see it now. Oh. No, you can't see it. Now, anyway. Oh no, open blady. There we are. There we go. That was a really bright picture though, to be honest. Yeah, proper chunky yellow thing it was, like a butter yellow it was. So I was happy with that fish. I was like, yeah, quid. Slipped him back. I thought, I'm going home. So going home, and that was it. We went home on a Monday. Didn't do any more fishing until obviously the last time I went with our Mark, and this is the first proper serious time I've been. So yeah, one of them. But as I say, I've enjoyed this session. I've enjoyed it, but it's been a bit weird as well at the same time. Like, and being recognised there as well was a bit strange. Like, I liked it. Like, you know, it was nice and that. I was there and talking about me through the woods as well. Like, I was like, I can hear him still. These ears hear everything.
But obviously I haven't had no more fish, obviously. But you know, I'm happy the way me blogging's going at the moment. It's going really well, and everyone's got really good constructive criticism and throwing your ideas at me and stuff. It's, you know, yeah, speeches on that sort of remark. And you know, I've got a lot of people there as well. I've got a young lad there that he's been messaging me non-stop. In all truth, he's a friend in work. His son, he's just got into this lad just got into his carp fishing, and he's asked me to help him out quite a bit. He wants to go fishing with me and stuff. And very, very keen. A bit like myself now, even now. I don't know, 30 years old. That's Mark. 1 second. Alright, mate.
How you doing, man?
I was. Sorry about that. As our Mark found with the bailiff turned up as well, because he's not happy the fact that someone turned up late to fish. Yeah, this kid, he wants to know the ins and outs of everything, so I made a couple of rigs, give him a rod bag, give him a rucksack and that as well, because it's stuff I had spare. I was never going to use it, so done that, and as it goes, he's keen and wants to come fishing, but obviously I didn't tell him today because today was a last minute thing really. I had my stuff in the car on the off chance. It wasn't going to come down because I thought it'd be too off for this, but I did. Worked out, I caught a fish, £8-9. I'll have a look at the video in a bit, see how big it is. I'll not be out for a couple of weeks, well, a couple of days. Probably won't matter to anyone, but obviously I'll upload on Facebook and that. But on that, no, not on that note, on another note, I've got another blogger there called The Scouse Angler. Some of you may have heard of him. He mainly does predator fishing like pike and perch and stuff. Just gone into catfishing, big into it at the moment, that lad. We've been talking quite a bit. We want to go for we want to go to Lake Moor, because obviously it's got cats for him and it's got carp for me. Well, cats, I'll go for the cat, it doesn't bother me. And we're going to do like a duo type thing, so he's going to do his blog, I'm going to do my blog and go from there. But his blogs are pretty special, like, to be honest. If you're into your predator fishing, you want to give the lad a watch. He's pretty good at it, like, you know, without swearing. Like, but nah, he is good at it. Like, he knows his stuff. In the winter time, I ask him for help because I'm not that good at predator fishing. I like my lures and my spinners and stuff in the winter, but I think I'll stick to the carp fishing this year. But now this is the last note. If you can like, share, and just, you know, keep on watching, that would be brilliant. Just thank you very much, and tight line, wet nets, and I will probably see you all on the bank sometime.